welcome back to Pharmaminds YouTube channel. Today in our anchor series we have Jeevitha, and as a proud mentor I feel very proud of Jeevitha because she is not having only one rank. She has a list of ranks with her, and all because of her hard work and dedication. To enlist few of it is NIPER All India rank 16, NIPER All India rank 9 in M Tech, MET AIR 5. She is BITS HD qualified and GPAT All India rank 194. And all this is because of her dedication, hard work and consistency towards her work. So Jeevitha, welcome to our channel and thank you for agreeing to guide your juniors so that you, whatever seat you have occupied today, the prestigious Niperian tag that you hold today, you also deliver it to your juniors. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's my pleasure to be here.
So, how does it feel to be an Hyperion after a struggle of learning of 1 2 years of your hard work and dedication? How does it feel to be an Hyperion?
It feels like I can't just express it in words. It's an amazing feel when I saw the rank of All India rank 16 in NIPER because NIPER is my dream. It was my dream since 2 years. So once I got assurance through my rank that yeah, I will go to NIPER Mohali, I can't just explain it. It's not only a proud moment for me, but also for my parents. It was a really great moment. And I would, first of all, I would like to thank my parents here because they are the main backbone of my journey. They were there throughout the entire journey. They supported me. They provided all sort of resources to me. And also, I would like to thank, big thanks to our founder Akash sir, Dipanshu sir, and also you, ma'am, all the mentors. Like you have always been a part of my journey. So it's really amazing here to be here.
It's actually a very proud moment for your parents and mentors who have seen you struggling, who have seen your low and high phases, who have seen the phases of self doubt that you must have come across during your journey, and then that all India rank 16 which people dream of, like 2 digit rank, like all, like you are the chosen pharmacy students. 50,000 students sit for the examination, and then you are top 16 students, and then you secure your seat, the seat that you wanted. Like you don't have to compromise with your career, with your choices, with your own passion. So it's, I can
Yes.
feel what happiness must you must have got. So Jeevitha, because we value NIPER because we know the perks that NIPER offer us. But just to motivate your juniors, the question that I have is that can you please highlight some of the opportunities that a Niperian get, the perk that a Niperian get, which often a non-Niperian don't get, the opportunities, the exposure, the grooming, or anything that you feel that you are, like you are privileged to be here. So you just to highlight your juniors that yes, aim for it because you will, like, you will be no less than happy and grateful at the end of the day.
Yes, ma'am. Being an Hyperion, like we can't just list out the advantages in numbers in one, two, or three. There are numerous opportunities over here. Once we enter into the Hyper, it just transforms you into a different person completely. And we get exposure to the outside world, like actually what is happening in the pharma industry, especially as I am pursuing MS Pharmaceutics right now. Before coming to NIPER, I was not aware of the roles which is offered in the pharmaceutic sector or the other sectors. But whereas after coming to NIPER, I got to know a lot of things, and especially also my confidence level to interact with the seniors and with my guides or with my professors has increased a lot. And especially the professors over here. We must they are a gem. All the professors over
Yes.
here are the top scientists across the world, so it's really a blessing to work under them. That is another opportunity which students usually get here. And the next one is the instruments. Especially, I would like to focus on this part, the instruments, which a student or which a person will be operating in an industry. those kind of instruments are available in NIPER. So we get to work in those instruments, we get to handle them. That is one thing. And the next thing is the alumni network, which is there in the NIPER Mohali or other NIPERs also. Uh, we get to connect with a lot of alumni who are in top professions right now in the pharma industry, like founders, vice presidents, etc. So we can just, there are many of them. We get contacts, our networking builds. My network actually has grown up a lot after coming to NIPER here.
Yes, because the laboratories, you like we from a bachelor's have not seen such a accredited laboratories. The projects are actually the real life projects which are company sponsored many a times, real life
Yeah.
applications
Yes,
and
ma'am.
big
Yes, ma'am.
companies. We are in collaboration with big companies, universities,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
our project is not a gimmicky project here. It is
Yeah, we
actually,
get.
yeah, it is actually sponsored with lot of money, lot of
Yes, ma'am.
intelligence and excellent
Yes,
guides.
ma'am.
I am very proud
Yeah.
of the mentors that we got. So yes,
Yeah.
because you were Pharmamind students, of course,
Hmm.
Pharmaminds is a different platform. There are many coaching classes available. But if you want to highlight the role of Pharmaminds in your journey, a key role that you want to highlight during a preparation.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. The main thing is the interaction with the students. That is the best part of Pharma Minds, which I would say, according to me, because the time doesn't matter, be it 10 p.m. or 12 p.m. I can just call to my mentor. I can just call Akash sir. I can just call Dipanshu sir, or I can text you if I have any doubts like MCQs. Even I have asked many of the doubts from you, and you answered them patiently. And mainly, when the key factor for a student which is required during the preparation is the motivation.
Correct.
And whenever the person feels low or whenever the person is under stress, and that motivation is provided by the farmer minds. That is the best part, which I would say, ma'am. And the MCQs, especially the weekly tests which are conducted, and after the weekly test, the mentors they monitor us whether we are performing properly or not. They check every test and they call us that if we are not performing in the right way, they call us and they ask the reason, they guide us accordingly. So that is the one key aspect which really I feel that it is really best of the farmer minds.
Thank you very much for your kind words. So, Jeevitha, today we are here to know one of the very important question that during our preparation we start from very scratch, but as the time passes, the experience that we earn during our preparation, some of the points that we get to know very late, we adapt accordingly, but you wanted to highlight it to your juniors very priorly so that they don't miss that opportunity. So any that kind of takeaway from your preparation, that don't do this mistake, don't,
Okay.
something like that.
Uh, okay, ma'am. First thing is revision.
Okay.
The first thing is revision, which students usually they don't do. Revision is the key part to succeed in this exam. And the next one is the MCQ practice. The MCQ practice in the terms like what the student should do is the student should analyze all the four options. What we
Hmm.
usually do is we just check one answer and then we don't even look at the other options. But after completing the test, we should analyze each and every answer, each and every option, that why that particular option is wrong, that thing. And the third thing is consistency. Studying for 8 hours per week is not at all a great thing, but studying 2 hours continuously is the main part. So we have to study continuously. The consistency matters in this exam.
I 100% agree with you, and yes, this is the core mantra. Work hard consistently and don't just rush with one thing to another. Make sure that you do the particular thing, whether it is MCQ solving or revision or just going through the topic very first time, with 100% honesty. Like, don't fool yourself during that time.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
there are few weak subjects of every student, and they often
Mm.
fear practicing that subject or learning that
Mm.
subject. So, what was your weak subject and how did you tackle it?
Ma'am, actually, my weak subject was chemistry, which is the major subject which a student must study for the exam. So how I tackled this, I used to spend more time for chemistry to understand the concepts. I spent a lot of time on the weak subject. Initially, it was difficult, but later then I got I understood the concepts. Actually, I watched many videos. I practiced a lot actually because I was weak in a particular subject, organic chemistry. So I practiced a lot for that. After that, I started scoring marks, and eventually it became a strong subject.
So your juniors must listen to this, that don't run away from your weak subject. Don't just
Yeah.
skip that subject, because that subject, every subject is a scoring subject. Every marks matter. So just practice it and fight with that subject, so that that subject is no longer fearful to you. Yes. So just like
Yes,
Jeevitha
ma'am.
did, fight with the subject and make sure that you at the end of the day feels confident in the examination hall. So, Jivita, do you believe that mentorship that you get from NIPER seniors during and after your preparation is a vital role in this time period? Like, because this is a NIPER oriented examination, and getting advice and guidance from NIPER seniors is crucial. Do you feel so? And is there any example that you can portray or highlight?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, Pharmaminds is itself filled with the NIPER mentors. And additionally, what I did is I connected with many NIPER seniors over LinkedIn. And then before just 1 month before the NIPER exam, I connected with them and I asked their strategies for the NIPER exam because there is a difference in GPAT exam and the NIPER exam. The approach is a bit different. So I contacted with the seniors and I asked them their strategies. And one key learning which I took from them is that practice lot of MCQs, at least give two mock tests every day. Even though I was not able to give two mock tests, but consistently every day during the last phase of the month, I started giving at least one mock test every day, along with the analyzing part. So that thing really helped me to boost up my rank.
Of course, because when we compare GPAT and NIPER, GPAT is completely from your pharmacy subjects. However, NIPER may have aptitude and other subjects, general knowledge subject as well. The number of question rises and the time decreases. So one
Yes,
has to
ma'am.
be very strategically prepared, because the pattern changes, of course.
Hmm.
So because it is an MCQ based examination, many a times during your mock practices and some test series that you must have tried during a preparation,
Hmm.
there must be a phase like you came across a question and you don't know that question, the concept
Hmm.
is what you learned the first time, or
Hmm.
many times it happens that you are very sure that you take the right answer but the answer seems to be wrong. So, or
Yes,
your
ma'am.
rank doesn't changes, like you practice hard but with each test you don't seem satisfied with the rank and the marks you get. So how
Yes,
did you
ma'am.
handle yourself during this kind of situations?
During the last phase also, ma'am, I didn't get the top ranks when I gave certain mock tests across various platforms. So when I tried to compete with the other students from other coaching institutes, I was not able to get the rank. But I just calmed myself that this is not the end. This is not the NIPER exam. So what I can do is I can learn. I can learn from this test. So every time whenever I fail, it is obvious that we have regrets,
Correct.
but I kept that regret for short duration of time, maybe for like 15 minutes or half an hour. And then again, immediately, I just used to get back, sit down, take out the mistakes, learn from the concepts, and again give the next test. So this is how I try to manage uh, the period when I used to get demotivated.
So in short, your guru mantra is to fight. Fight your fears, fight the weak subject. Just don't
Yeah.
relax. मतलब हार मानना नहीं है. You have to fight it and then see the result, whatever the result it may be. Whom so
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
of course there is another question that I have is कि during your preparation time, of course there are some strategies of solving
Hmm.
125 MCQs. Do you attempt to solve each MCQ like in your final? main examination,
Okay.
you attempted to solve the maximum MCQs or MCQ with an accuracy. What was your strategy? Because people often confuse themselves with this.
Okay. My strategy was accuracy, ma'am. I used to put the answer only if I was at least 70% sure about the answer. I never took a risk in the 50% of the chances. I was always sure about either 70% or 80%. The main thing which I used to do is I used to visit first time I used to check all the questions, 125 questions, and then again I used to visit the questions again, the 125 questions, like 2 or 3 times, so that even in the first time we might not be able to answer the question, but in the second time or the third time we can understand the question. We might derive something out of that question itself. So in that in that actually, because of that you can actually score 20 plus 20, because at least 4 or 5 questions gets right when you revisit the questions. That is the main thing which a student must emphasize on.
Yes, because during the first trial, we often have a pressure of timing and everything,
Yeah.
that maybe we will not reach the last question. The pressure again, and during revisiting, if we start thinking in the reverse order, like let's
Mhm.
eliminate the option and then take
Yeah.
things out,
Yeah.
like smart moves. Because if we have time, we will think smartly also. Because we are
Yes,
in a
ma'am.
state of relaxation. Yeah, good strategy,
Yes,
of
ma'am.
course.
Hmm.
Anything more to
As
add?
you said, the
Hmm.
yeah, ma'am. As you said, the elimination strategy.
Hmm.
Like I used to try to eliminate the options, at least two options. So in the end, we come up with only two options, and over there we can take a logical risk that this might be the answer. That comes only if our concept is strong. So we have to practice a lot before, and then in whichever concept we are weak, we should strengthen that concept, and eventually that confidence comes during the examination.
Oh, you must be learning in a pattern that you link subjects in between, like you must be linking some concepts of microbiology with pharmacognosy and something like this, like ecology and medicinal
Hmm.
chemistry together, or you
Yes,
were
ma'am.
learning in a separate order.
Um, I used to just link two subjects, ma'am, pharmacology and medicinal chemistry when I was studying. Because if we leave medicinal chemistry, then we don't touch it back. We don't take it because of the huge structures present in
Yes.
the medicinal chemistry. So what I used to do is whenever I used to study the classification of any particular chapter in the pharmacology, I used to just look at the structures of those drugs in the medicinal chemistry. I link these two subjects for studying.
Okay, Jivita. Any other guru mantra for your juniors in very summarized way, like don't do this, please do this, something like that.
For my juniors, what I would want to say is first thing is consistency. Even if you score good marks, please don't stop. Even if you score low marks, please don't stop. Be consistent, and then hard work, but smartly. You have to know what to study and what not to study. You have to choose what to eliminate, because you can't study all the subjects which is given in the GPAT syllabus. It is impossible for any topper student, for any student. So we must be very peculiar about what we should study. That is the second thing. And the third one is time management. We have to allocate time accordingly, like how much time should we practice MCQs in a day, how much time should we uh, allocate for revising the topics, how much time should we spend for studying new things. So we should make a timetable for this. We should follow this regularly. We should set limits. We should set the task for the next day, that tomorrow I am going to study these many topics
Hmm.
in these subjects. So having an organized plan will definitely give you success. These things I would like to tell to my juniors. And if whenever you get demotivated, then just please don't stop, because that is not your final NIPER exam, or that is not your GPAT exam. The actual exam is, it is going to come. It's like it's a very long journey. Every person goes through ups and downs. So we must take everything positively, and then we should work hard.
So what I have understood is dedication, determination, and discipline, and have a fighting attitude, just like Jivita, and you are going to win all the battles in your competitive exam, in your life. It matters nothing but just fight it with full dedication, determination, and discipline. I hope I am correct, Jivita.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're correct. Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Jeevitha. It was pleasure talking to you. I hope juniors listen to you because you talked so much correct. And if at least two or three of your juniors came on the track who are misguided, come on the track, I will feel very good because of the interaction we had and because of your presence. So thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I hope this is helpful for all the juniors.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye, ma'am.